Have you ever walked into a room and seen a woman who just glows? There's something effortlessly magnetic and graceful about her. She's not the loudest, she's not trying to prove anything to anybody, and yet you can't help noticing her presence. What is this quality? Is this something inherent in everybody, or is this something that you can develop in yourself? That's feminine energy at its finest. Confident, graceful, and deeply rooted in energy. Today I'm going to share exactly how you can develop this same energy in yourself as well and become your most confident magnetic self. So keep watching the video until the very end. But first, let's get clear on what feminine energy truly is. Feminine energy is flowy and intuitive, it's present and deeply connected to emotions. It's soft but is powerful. The opposite of feminine energy is obviously the masculine energy, which is all about structures and actions. It's all about following an organized approach, which is the opposite of what feminine energy is. Feminine energy is flowy, but masculine is more about structures. To live a meaningful life, both these energies have to go hand in hand. That is, both these energies have to be balanced in your own self. Even if one of these energies in you is not balanced, is out of equilibrium, then you won't be able to operate at your best and you'll always feel like something is not right within you. As women, we should tap into our flowiness more as opposed to structures all the time. So a man's hormonal cycles work according to the sun. Now their hormones are at the topmost when they wake up in the day, and then they slowly deplete down when they're about to sleep. And for a woman, the hormonal cycle works around 28 days. We have different phases in ourselves. We have follicular phase, ovulation phase, luteal phase, and then the menstrual phase. So our energy dips and rises according to our cycle, unlike how it is for men. So feminine energy is more like the moon and masculine energy is more like the sun. The thing is, why a lot of women feel depleted is because our world is made for men. Think about corporate. It's all about hustle culture. It's all about 9 to 5, that is organized things. It's all about working yourself to the bones until you cannot feel anything else. I mean, it's depleting for both men and for women. That's why even for men, it's important to embrace their feminine side as well. A lot of time, stereotypes are bound around men as well, that they should not act like women, they should not think about their intuition, they should not, be soft but powerful, which is wrong. Even for men, balance is very important. In today's fast-paced world, a lot of us are conditioned to always strive, to always hustle, to always push for more, which is not obviously good. So let's get back to our rooted feminine essence. First, let's talk about your habits. There are a few habits that can help you get back to your feminine energy, and I think these habits should actually help you. So first, move in a slower, more intentional way. Feminine energy is all about flow. Instead of rushing through your day, start slowing down. Take a step back and be present. Start walking more intentionally. Let your movements be soft and fluid to allow the flow to come into your life. Create a sensory environment. Feminine energy is deeply rooted in senses, so create a sensory environment. Start lighting candles or apply perfume that you enjoy applying, whether it's chocolate or rose. If you want more flowy things, if you want to invite more feminine energy into yourself, start applying rose fragrances, and natural fragrances are the best. Please do not use synthetic fragrances, that sort of blocks your energy. Start using natural oils instead of perfumes, or extract your own perfume if you can from somewhere, because natural perfumes are 100 times better than synthetic ones. Create a corner in your house that you enjoy sitting. Like this corner of my house, this is where I like sitting. Grab a cup of coffee, grab a journal, and sit in a quiet environment like this. You can plant plants around you as well. Like I have plants here, you can't see it. Plant plants around you, or something that roots you deeply into feminine energy. Mother Earth's energy is also a very deeply feminine energy. Whenever you want to rejuvenate, start walking barefoot. It's very nice to do. The earth energy is very rooting. It brings you back to your body, it brings you back to the present moment, and it allows you to connect to your intuition, to your prana energy as well. So Mother Earth energy actually brings you back to your body, to your femininity, which is where the feminine energy lies. Remain more in your body rather than your heads. So we remain too much in our heads, right? We all know this. Feminine energy is an energy which is deeply rooted in the body itself. So start being more in your body. Start meditating, stretching, dancing if necessary, singing. Take take slow baths, anything which brings you back to your body. Even if you just place a hand on your heart and breathe, even that is very calming. The more you connect with your feminine energy, the more you radiate it. Nurture your emotional side. Do not numb away your emotions. Do not dismiss your emotions saying that they are not important. Emotions are like notifications. They bring to you something that is necessary for you to see. So anytime you have negative emotions, accept that as a part of your life and then move on. Nurture your emotions first and then go forward. A huge part of feminine energy is feeling those emotions. Let the storm come, feel it fully, and then let it go. Do not suppress your emotions, instead allow them. A lot of women struggle with feminine energy is because they try to control everything. Stop trying to control everything. Allow things to come to you. Don't chase, attract. This allowing of energies and emotions is what allows feminine energy to flow through your body as well. So whatever it is, allow. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to journal, journal. If you need to rant, rant. Just do whatever you want to do and you'll see that your feminine energy is a lot more active. Now, as I said, feminine energy is not about chasing, it's about attracting. So cultivate receptivity as well. Allow things to come to you. It does not mean that you do not put in the work. You do put in the work, but you keep a mindset that the things that are right for you will come to you. The things that are not right for you will not come to you. Trust your own energy, trust your heart, trust your subconscious mind, and trust the universe or God, whoever you believe in, because the things that are meant for you will come to you. Whenever they come, just be open to them, be open to receiving. For example, a lot of women dismiss compliments thinking that you might come across as arrogant. Accept those compliments and say thank you. Practice receiving more instead of always giving. Of course, there has to be a balance between the two, but if you're always giving, then practice receiving. And if you're always receiving all the time, practice giving. That will bring you to a state of equilibrium. Okay, now we've talked about the habits. Let's talk about the mindset shifts, which are also very in tune with the habits that we've talked about. Shift from hustle to flow. As I said, feminine energy is not about hustling, pushing, controlling all the time. It's about allowing, it's about flowing. So allow flow to come into your life more. You don't have to grind every moment thinking that things might not work for you. The mindset shift is about trusting the things to come to you in their own divine timing. See softness as a strength. Vulnerability is a strength. I've talked about this before as well. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a sign of strength. It means that you accept yourself and that you accept the others around you. You don't have to be aggressive to command. Sometimes being soft and sometimes understanding others is a very powerful strength that not everybody has. Instead of chasing validation or love, allow them to come to you. Focus on becoming the version that naturally attracts those things. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. Just say that you are enough and that you accept yourself. Seeing your own self-worth is also very important. You have to set boundaries at certain places. You have to tell yourself that I will not accept that low level of treatment that someone is giving me, and speak up for yourself when necessary. Feminine energy is not about being quiet or submissive. No, it's quite the opposite of that. Both masculine and feminine is required to run the universe, right? And a balance of both is required. Embrace your divine goddess, embrace your divine feminine that resides within you, and you'll see that you have more energy, more power to become the highest version of you. Now, let's talk about a step-by-step guide that you can follow in your daily routine to embrace more feminine energy, because this is a very wide topic and I'm sure to make more videos on this. Right now, I'm going to give you a daily routine starting from the morning until the end of the day that can help you achieve your feminine energy more. So as I said, feminine energy is all about being present in your own body. So start with presence. Whenever you wake up, do not rush. Take a moment back, step back and embrace yourself. Say an affirmation or two, express gratitude for something that you have, or just do a 10-minute or 5-minute meditation. Even that works like wonders. If you have to, wake up a little early. That is better than rushing throughout the day, right? Now see, the step-by-step thing we're talking about is actually rooted in the masculine energy. But that does not mean we have to dismiss that. We need that as well. We need structures, but we need to allow ourselves to flow through those structures. Now after you wake up, allow some feminine rituals inside your day. Whether it be journaling, whether it be reading a book, whether it be applying a scent or just taking a long bath, whatever it is, allow that into your routine. Now, it's time for you to go to work or to school or to college, wherever you are right now. Even if you're at home today, start slow and start with intention. Allow your movements to represent that you are very flowing. Allow things to come to you. Do not rush. Notice your tone, your body language, and the way you sit and stand. Even that matters a lot. Just try to be open to suggestions and not try to control everything. If something is not working throughout the day, let it be, let it go. You do not have to control every single thing. Try speaking a little slower or adding a little warmth to your voice, but that is not necessary. Throughout the day, add little things you have to be grateful for, like capture a little sunset or sunrise, or capture the beautiful sky or flowers around you. Take a little walk every now and then. That is also very important. I read somewhere that a walk without the phone is actually the best walk you'll ever do in your life, because a walk is all about being present, which is right in tune with feminine energy as well. So as long as you're present, as long as you're intuitive, as long as you are in your body, deeply rooted in your own energy and aligned with yourself, you'll see that a lot of things work around you as well. Balance action with rest. So of course you have to do the work, and that is important. If you want to become something, you have to put in the work for it. Manifestation works when you do, right? But balance rest with action as well. Do the things that make you feel most like yourself. If it means painting, do painting. If it means recording a YouTube video, do that. If it means speaking in public, do that. Whatever you want to do that. You cannot let others control how you want to be, right? Feminine energy is not about leaving things as they are, leaving things that things will just manage itself if I'm feminine. No. Feminine energy is more about trusting the process. You're putting in the work, but you do not control everything. You're not dependent on the end result. You're putting in the work, but the work does not control you. That's the thing. Lastly, I just have to say that trust whatever it is, it will come to you. Whatever you want, it will come to you, and whatever will be the best for you and the world will come to you. Whatever happens for the greatest good. Even the challenges that you have, they happen for the greatest good, and you'll see that every challenge has some lesson in it. So try to derive lessons instead of focusing on the negative consequences of the things. Allow things to come to you instead of running towards them, but put in the work where necessary. It's not about leaving things. Decide what you want and what you will accept, and then do not accept anything less than that. Even that is a very feminine thing to do. So I guess that's it for this video. I hope this video helped you to connect to your most feminine radiant self. If you have any suggestions for this video, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm grateful for you. Bye bye.